Big Urban Login. This wasn't even on the list of videos. I got 70 video ideas. Kuwabara video was not on that list. But I've been rewatching Yu Yu Hakusho, and as I'm looking at it, because first time around, I had my two favorites already. Yusuke, Hiei, off the rip, and Koima, because Koima had the drip when he was in his adult form. But rewatching it, bro, Kuwabara really is like, he really is like that. Like, so is Kurama, of course. Kurama, he's getting a video too. All four of them, really. But yeah, Kuwabara's first. Because in a world full of demons, half demons, and everything else of that nature, Kuwabara really is just a nigga with a sword. And he made it work. Like, what the fuck? Like, B. Because let me tell you, bro, in his introduction and everything, he already like losing the Yusuke and shit. But he's represented as the protagonist. He's who we spend most of the time with, other than Yusuke. He is the person. So typically you would think that, okay, you're the protagonist, you're gonna power up right alongside Yusuke, y'all going hand in hand, rivals. Like, for the rest of the story, y'all will be back and forth. There will come a time where you surpass him even for a period of time, but then he'll catch up and then he'll skyrocket. That's not what happened at all. Like, when I tell you, when the gap showed up, that bitch got bigger, and then it just kept going, where Yusuke just kept outclassing this nigga. So then you really looking at Kuwabara and you like, hey gang, lock the fuck in. What are you doing? Like, fulfill your role, bro. And then it even got to a point, especially in the Dark Tournament, we talking about it, in the Dark Tournament, where he was losing so much in all of his fights, I was sitting there, I was genuinely like, alright B, lock the fuck in. Your girl is here and you still selling the bag. Thankfully, she was out of the arena when you sold like 2 times. Thankfully, the author knew what he was doing. Because other than that, peep. Kuwabara does not lose a fight when his girl is around. He do not lose a fight when his girl is around. Usually, half the time, mostly 99% of his fights when the girl is around, he will not lose. And I think that was only like 2 fights. That don't really say nothing special about him. But anywho, so then when he was fighting Elder Toguro, he had to go into that ring already expecting to lose. I was in this bitch about to fucking spaz, because I was like, gang, if you sell this bag, you're literally not allowed to. You're literally not allowed to. Because Kurama ran the gauntlet. Kurama ran the gauntlet for like 2 teams. And so did Hiei. Yusuke been sleeping, training with his shorty, doing everything except fighting. And even when he did fight, he never sold. And I think he only fought like twice before Toguro. What the? No. 3 times. He fought like 3 times before Toguro. Every other time, Kurama and Hiei carrying on their backs aching. But this is a Kuwabara video. But anyway, so when it got to Elder Toguro, I said, I don't know what the fuck y'all finna do. He's not allowed to lose though. I don't care how much plot armor you give him, he's not allowed to lose. So then when he got the power up with the sword hilt and shit, I said, alright, initial power ups are never good. They never last long. And you see who you're fighting. That is a Toguro brother, and you came into the fight with the power up already. You either getting a second one or you getting sold. There's no if or and, there's no third options. And when he sat up and locked in, when they told him about Genkai, this nigga sat up in his gaming chair. And when I say sat up, I mean he got at the edge of the seat, started using both hands and started moving with his controller, started moving with the joysticks and started moving with the buttons. He was button mashing like hell. Cause tell me why the fuck when he got the fly swatter shit initially, because I was already hyped when he got the little key wave and shit. I said, okay, we in for some cinema. So I'm at my seat at that point, and then he put up with the fly swatter. I'm like, and the crowd goes silent with a confused face. What the fuck is that? That was never in your bag, but okay, it worked. It worked. He even looked at it and was like, shit, fuck it. and he made it work. This is a nigga with a sword. After that, he went, because let's really talk about it. That was his best performance ever. I don't care about that dimension sword. That dimension sword really trash. He was not winning as much fights as I expected him to win when he got the third power up. What the fuck is going on right now? But seeing him, like, everybody's getting all these power-ups and stuff, and I think it's good that he just stayed, like, sort of weak compared to everybody else. It's too hot and I'm sweating. But everyone else was getting all these exponential boosts and shit. And then Kuwabara is still just a nigga with a sword. He likes his girl. He want to live a normal life. He's a bully. He want to hang out with his homies. He want to go watch Fate of the World on the line. Death beams pointing at the earth. Demons coming out the portal. And this nigga went to a rock band concert. Priorities, but hey, you real for that, gang. Like, I feel like he's so unappreciated. Kuwabara probably rose to probably like my top 5 side characters, like, genuinely, because I like when people do a spin, and this was a great spin. Nobody does this. Anyways, that's it for this one. I got a bigger one coming out. I was actually working on that one, but I just had to talk about this one because I was like, let's make this quick, and I ended up making around 7 minutes. Fuck it. But yeah, that boy stay safe though. I'm out.